In the misty highlands of central China, a young Shaolin monk named Liang began his daily ascent to the hidden temple. The path was steep, lined with ancient pines that whispered secrets in the wind. From an early age, Liang had been drawn to the mysteries of the mind, to the silence that lies beneath thought. His master, Grandmaster Zhao, had often said, "True awakening begins where the world ends, and the self begins." Liang's morning started before the sun. Each step up the rugged trail was a meditation, his breath synchronized with the rhythm of his feet. The forest seemed alive, responding to his presence, each bird call and rustle of leaves a lesson in stillness. Here, in the solitude of the mountain, the young monk sought the elusive technique of Xuan Jing, the hidden essence, a method to awaken the body and mind beyond ordinary perception. Upon reaching the temple courtyard, Liang encountered the first test. His master's disciple, an elderly monk with eyes like molten gold, instructed him to sit beneath the Bodhi tree without moving, for 3 days and nights. No food, no speech, only the heartbeat of the earth beneath him. The first hours were simple. Thoughts drifted freely, memories of the village, laughter, fears. But as night fell, a storm of the mind arose. Doubts, desires, and anxieties pressed against him like 1,000 hands. Liang felt his body ache, his spirit waver. Yet he remembered Zhao's words, "Pain is the gatekeeper. Endure it, and it will show you the key." By the second day, a strange clarity emerged. Liang began to hear a subtle hum beneath the wind, the heartbeat of the mountain itself. Each pulse resonated in his chest, in his bones. The hum was not sound, but presence. In that presence, Liang glimpsed the first flicker of Xuan Jing. Grandmaster Zhao taught Liang the technique of the inner mirror. "Close your eyes and see not darkness, but the reflection of your own essence," he instructed. Each evening, Liang sat in his cell, facing the emptiness within. He saw illusions, shadows of pride, fear, and longing. One by one, he named them, whispered their truths into the void, and watched them dissolve. Weeks passed, and Liang began to perceive subtle energy flowing along his meridians. His body became a conduit for light and shadow, yin and yang interwoven. This was no mere meditation, it was alchemy of the soul, a fusion of awareness and form. One night, as a fierce wind tore through the temple, Liang felt an inner tempest unlike any before. His heart raced, visions of past failures and unspoken fears flashed before his eyes. The storm outside mirrored the one within. He realized that awakening is not the absence of turmoil, but the mastery of it. Liang walked the courtyard barefoot, each step grounding him. He focused on the rhythm of the wind and the beating of his heart. Slowly, the chaos dissolved into a profound silence. In that silence, he sensed a pulse, ancient and vast, connecting him to all life, the breath of the universe flowing through him. Grandmaster Zhao led Liang to a cavern where a massive stone lay, etched with cryptic symbols. "To awaken fully, you must learn the language of the stone," he said. Liang touched the cold surface and felt visions ripple through his mind, forests, rivers, distant stars. The master instructed him to trace the symbols with his fingertips while chanting silently. As he did, Liang felt his consciousness expand, perceiving time not as a line but as a vast ocean. Every moment, past and future, existed simultaneously. This was the essence of Xuan Jing, the realization that the self is both finite and infinite. Liang learned a breathing technique unlike any he had known. Inhale slowly, drawing not only air but the weight of the earth, exhale, releasing it into the sky. Shadows of doubt and desire gathered around him, but with each breath, they became lighter, dissolving into nothingness. During one session, Liang felt himself leave his body, hovering above the temple, the mountain, the forests. He saw himself and all beings connected by threads of energy, each life a note in a vast symphony. He understood that awakening was not just a personal journey, but a communion with all existence. Grandmaster Zhao spoke of the final test, the gate of the mind. You must confront the illusion of control. All you perceive, all you cling to, must be surrendered. Liang entered a cave where the darkness was complete. No light, no sound, only the infinite void. For hours, he faced his fears, loneliness, insignificance, mortality. Each fear was a mirror reflecting his attachments. With acceptance, not resistance, he stepped through the gate. And then, for the first time, he saw clearly, the self was a ripple on the vast ocean of being, part of a force that neither began nor ended. After passing through the gate of the mind, Liang returned to the temple courtyard. His movements, once deliberate and careful, now flowed like water, effortless and precise. Every gesture, every step, resonated with the rhythm of the universe. Grandmaster Zhao observed silently, then nodded. The body and spirit are one, he said. Liang realized that the practice of Xuan Jing was not merely meditation, it was living fully in each moment, sensing the life force in all things. He could hear the whisper of leaves, the heartbeat of the mountain, the unspoken thoughts of the monks around him. Awakening, however, was not without challenge. Liang began to see shadows in his mind, residual fears, desires for recognition, subtle pride. Each night, he faced them like a duel. He learned that true mastery did not erase darkness, it embraced it, allowing it to exist without controlling him. Through this practice, Liang's senses deepened. He could feel the flow of energy through objects, discern the hidden emotions of others, and understand the silent language of nature. He had become a conduit for life itself, a vessel of awareness. Years passed, and Liang became a master in his own right. He often stood atop the mountain at dawn, watching mist roll over the valleys. Students came to him, seeking the path he had walked, and he taught them the principles of patience, mindfulness, and the harmony of body and mind. Liang understood that awakening was not a destination but a continual journey. The mountain, silent and eternal, had become a mirror of his inner self. Each step, each breath, each heartbeat was a testament to the union of all things. The technique of Xuan Jing, once elusive, was now woven into every fiber of his being, guiding him through life, through suffering, and through joy. And in the quiet moments, when the wind whispered through the pines, Liang smiled, knowing that the path of awakening was infinite, yet always within reach for those who dared to listen. Liang's technique of Xuan Jing can be approached in 3 stages, each aligning body, breath, and mind. 1. Grounding the body. Sit comfortably on the floor or a cushion. Keep your spine straight but relaxed. Close your eyes. Feel the points of contact with the ground. Imagine roots growing from your body into the earth, anchoring you while allowing energy to flow freely. Each inhale draws in stability, each exhale releases tension. 2. Harmonizing breath and energy. Focus on slow, deep breaths. Inhale through the nose for a count of 6, hold for 2, exhale through the mouth for 8. As you breathe, visualize energy circulating through your meridians, from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet and back up. Let the rhythm of breath synchronize with the heartbeat of the earth. Shadows of doubt or tension may rise, acknowledge them without judgment, and let them dissolve with each exhale. 3. Observing the inner mirror. Once the body feels light and grounded, bring attention inward. Visualize a mirror before you. Instead of seeing your reflection, notice the flow of your thoughts, emotions, and subtle energies. Watch them come and go without attachment. When a thought fades, see it as a ripple in a still pond. The more you practice, the more the illusion of separation between self and world begins to fade. Final step, daily integration. Xuan Jing is not confined to meditation. Carry awareness into daily activities, walking, eating, or working. Notice the subtle energy in motion, the presence in silence, the rhythm of life around you. The path of awakening is a continuous practice, like the wind that moves endlessly through the trees. Liang's journey shows that the essence of awakening is simple, yet profound. Align body, mind, and breath, observe without attachment, and let the infinite flow of life guide you.